You might recognize her from her hit shows such as Glow and Mad Men. Alison Brie has forged a career portraying characters who aren't used to taking life by the horns. Our Phil Lipof sat down with her to discuss her most recent role in Spin Me Round as a restaurant manager whose trip to Italy was not like she imagined.
Tuscan Growth has a program where they take all the top managers to Italy. Amber, pack your bags.
What?
You're going to Italy.
Benvenuta, signorina.
Ciao. Welcome, everyone. I would like to introduce our CEO, Nick Martucci.
Ciao, amici.
I'm really happy you're here, Amber.
Listen, I think something weird might be going on.
Thank you for taking the time. Let's start right in with Spin Me Around. Your character, Amber, manages an Italian chain restaurant, and you get a chance to go over to Italy and immerse yourself, and you wind up getting a little bit more than you bargained for. So I guess just take our viewers through what happens then.
Well, I really don't want to give too much away, but you're exactly right. We're following my character, Amber, who's been a manager at this chain for 9 years. You get the sense that she doesn't make a lot of moves in her life. She's very passive as a person. She kind of lets people walk all over her a little bit. And when she goes on this trip, she's really expecting major things to happen. She's thinking she might fall in love and have a real life-changing experience. And when she gets there, the first level is just sort of like a base level of disappointment, as the program is a lot more Americanized than it's really built to be. And she meets a lot of interesting characters that are also there for this program. But she also meets the owner of this restaurant chain, the rich, handsome, charismatic owner, played by Alison Brie, and begins a sort of romantic tryst with him. And then things sort of spin out of control.
Yeah, the twist of this is great. You're not expecting it. It starts out as a casual rom-com, and then that's what's kind of neat about it. And you co-wrote this.
Yes.
So what's it like to then act in something you've co-written?
It's so fun. It's so fulfilling just on a creative level to start to write, to work on something really from start to finish, from the beginning of the idea, and then watch it come to fruition with an amazing cast and seeing what every different person brings to it. And it ultimately feels like a great advantage. Like I'm like the inside man, having co-written it and then acting in it. I get to be this sort of anchor for the tone of the movie, especially in a case like this where the movie is kind of unique and we take a trip through some different tones and genres. And I get to sort of be like a guiding force for the rest of the cast as I'm really clued in to kind of where we want the movie to go. And it gives me a real head start on character work it feels like I've like birthed the character. And a big part of my process with Jeff is really infusing the story with my own anecdotal history. So there's a fair amount of perspective that I get to kind of infuse into the character. And then I also get to take a step back and sort of learn things about myself.
Fred Armisen, Molly Shannon. It's a great cast. It's a cast filled with a lot of funny people. A lot of people want to know if comedians are really comedians in their off time too. But what was it like shooting with all of them?
It actually, I would say, was like a really thoughtful set. All of these actors are so funny, but just so talented as actors dramatically as well. And like everybody came with their own very unique energy. So it was really fun in the scenes to watch all of those energies play off one another. And offset, we really bonded as a group because we were in a bit of a bubble. We were shooting this still during COVID last summer in Italy, and people, nobody could really bring their husbands or wives or girlfriends or boyfriends. So we were like this tiny codependent unit. And we ended up sharing a lot about ourselves and really bonding as a group. It was really special.
It's interesting. I think people in your own life, my life, I think a lot of people had similar experiences working through COVID, where you just kind of bond with the people.
It was like you were so excited just to be around people.
Your career has been really impressive. And I think it spans sort of generations of fans, because my kids told me I had to watch BoJack Horseman, and brought me into that whole world, and I found you there and on several other things. It's been a great career so far. What's next for you?
Thank you so much. Well, also during COVID, I co-wrote another film with my husband called Somebody I Used to Know that we made for Amazon. Shot it at the end of the year last year and just finished post-production on that. So we're sort of awaiting a release date for that. And that's a romantic movie as well. And I just shot sort of an action comedy with John Cena in Colombia.
Serious?
Yeah.
Do you stop and look around while you're on that set and go, what's happening?
Definitely. Just like in the Colombian jungle, with John Cena. It was so fun. And I thank you for saying what you're saying. I think I've been really lucky in my career, and it's been really fun to kind of delve into some different genres and do different kind of things like that. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm excited to see what the next thing is. I have no idea.
Well, I think that's really cool. And I think that's why you found yourself in the Colombian jungle with John Cena, because you take different projects, which is great as an actor.
Take some risks. Yeah.
Right.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.